Uh, yeah, complicated. All finals are complicated because you always want to win. Obviously, it was a Grand Slam final, and you never want to lose it. So it was more to control emotions and nerves and get into the court with the same feeling as he was playing the other matches, but definitely was not the same at the beginning. But I think he controlled it very well. After losing the second, it was tight the third, and I think it was very, very important to win that set because I think it was the key to win the match for Carlos, because he was, I think, a little bit tired at the fourth.
Reem?
Juan Carlos, from Eurosport.com. Congratulations. I'm just wondering, what did you tell Carlos before the match to kind of, first of all, have him not think about the 3-5 setters and the many hours he spent on the court, and to handle the pressure of going for number one, which is something you did here?
Oh, I mean, the other matches was past. Of course, all the hours that he get on the court, obviously, it matters to play the final. But as he said, there is no time to be tired at the finals. It's one of the things that we were talking before the match, and I try to tell him all the time to go for a match, not have the sensation to not play his level. So he tried to push and push and push all the time, and I think he tried to do it all the time.
Bill Simons, Inside Tennis. Great congratulations. This achievement is just extraordinary. Can you try and put into words if the magic of Carlos, what makes him so special and so gifted as an athlete?
I don't know. It's very tough to say all these things in words. Carlos, I think he born to play this kind of tournament and born to play this kind of matches. Since the moment that I started with him, I saw some things that were different than the other guys at his age, and I am still seeing it on the court. In important moments, he always tried to go, and this was one of the more difficult things in tennis. Even on his first Grand Slam final, and he's a great competitor. He's there and he's trying all the time, and we could see it the last matches, even against Cilic or Sinner or Tiafoe, that he never gave up, and he always wanted to push and try to stay on the match.
Hi, Juan Carlos, Eleanor Crooks from Press Association. As you say, you've known him for so long, you've seen him develop, but are you surprised that he's been able to win a Grand Slam title so young?
No, because I know his level. Of course, it comes very fast, let's say, and it's a surprise for everybody, except maybe to me, because I train with him every day, and I know what he's able to play on the court, and I was pretty sure that maybe it wasn't this year, it could be the next one. So at the end, it was that one. So very happy about it. It was fast, but now definitely we want to continue.
Yeah, hi, it's Neil McClement from The Mirror. Is this the start of the Carlos Alcaraz era? Can he go on and dominate tennis now?
I don't know. I mean, I would love to. As I said before, I think he born to play this kind of tournament, and he wants to play this tournament, and he wants to win it. The other day I said to someone on the press that maybe Sinner and Carlos could dominate the tour for maybe next 10 years. From what I saw, the level that I saw the other day. Of course, there's another players like Medvedev or Thiem or Casper or Tsitsipas that they're gonna be there, and they're gonna have opportunities to win Grand Slams for sure. But with all respect, that's what I think.
Carlos, James Gray from iNews. Carlos had his first tour win in February 2020, and then tennis stopped for 3 months, and I think he spent a lot of time with you at the academy.
Yep.
Do you think if tennis hadn't shut down there, this would have happened even younger?
Could be because he was about to play Indian Wells, Miami, some of the tournaments that they were big, and we had to stop for almost 3 months and start to play in challengers. Who knows? I cannot say other thing that it could be.
Juan Carlos, Jerry Maserati, the New Yorker magazine. I wonder if you could talk a little bit about his speed. Did you see it from the very beginning? Do you have to work on it, or is it just something that he's had
No, he's very
since he's a kid?
explosive, but at the same time he had to work a lot. When he arrived to the academy when he was 15, he was like an spaghetti, like very thin. So we had to work. Obviously, we saw that he had very fast hands, very fast legs, but no muscles at all. No, not in the back, not in the legs. So we had to work a lot. But obviously, we saw something very special on him.
Matt Futterman from the New York Times. You have this great success when he's young. As a coach, what will you work on now to try and make this something that can last for?
Same as before. I think, as I tell him, I think he's on 60% of his game. He can improve a lot of things. So he knows, and I know that we have to keep working. Once to get to the number one, it's not done, and you go. You have to keep working and keep playing huge level on that tournaments to keep winning. And he knows that, and I know that. So I'm gonna be very close from him to remember him.
Carlos, Tamani Kara from The Guardian. Carlos came to the net a lot today, and he serve and volleyed, down set point. Just wondering, first of all, what your tactics were, with that, and I guess and also just how his volleys have developed since he came to the academy.
Yeah, it's one of the things that I talked to him after Cincinnati, that he maybe lose a little bit his happiness on the court, maybe worrying about numbers and tournaments and not about his game. So we came here and I gave him the advice to go to the net on any ball that they was short. So we tried to practice the whole week this, and it's like he start to feel better on the court and going for any ball that he has short, and he felt very well. So I think it's one of the key that he enjoy again to play the tennis that he has.
Was it difficult for him, having a bit of a target on his back then?
What?
Was it difficult for him to have a bit of a target on his back, being a top player, and a lot of players would play well against him? You said he lost his joy a bit. What was that at all difficult? Adjusting to being.
Understand the word. Sorry.
Was it difficult adjusting to being a top player and having other players play well against him?
No, I mean, the players now they're gonna play very motivated against him. He's number one. Before he was 2 or 3. So even like this, it's like Real Madrid, Barcelona. There's a rivalry that it gets you increase your level. And this one is what is gonna happen to him against his opponent. So he has to be ready.
Last question in English, Reem.
For the past few years, people have been saying about the ATP, maybe they're a bit worried that when Rafa and Roger and Novak stop, there won't be someone to fill the void. I'm curious, did you, from several years ago, having worked with Carlos and seen his progress, were you sitting in the back saying, I'm not worried, the future is fine, or is that only becoming apparent now?
I have the goal to put him on the high level of tennis. And of course, I think it's going to be very, very difficult to achieve what they have done on tennis. We're talking about 22 Grand Slams, so he has only one. So it's a long way still to go, but who knows? I think he has all the tennis and potential that for to be one of the best, and what we have to do is try it.
In terms of the charisma and having the interest in the sport and everything.
No, absolutely. You can see it on the court, the people how enjoy with him. Yeah, absolutely.